What's up guys, my name is Peyton and today I got pretty bored because I really did nothing. So I decided to make a video and it's a drum tour. So I'm going to show you around my stuff and tell you everything I got and stuff. I also made a video, or I'm gonna make a video of me setting my kit up like a time-lapse thingy, fast motion stuff. And that video will be going up the same time as this one, so you can click the little box right here and it'll take you to that video before, you know, if you want to watch that. So I'll shut up now and get to the drum tour part. Okay, so this is my kit. And I'm sorry if you see little black rings around this because, you know, wide angle lenses, huh? But anyway, this kit is a Grestch Nighthawk Kit. It is a 5-piece, even though I have 6 pieces, but I'll explain that little thingy there in a minute. But yeah, basically, you know, snare, tom, floor tom. This kit, that's what it looks like from the side. This kit, it's retail probably like $600. That's around the price of this thing if you want to buy it retail. You can probably get it cheaper for about maybe $400 or $500. You know, it's just like this basic beginner / intermediate kit, and I like it, but I can't wait to move on to bigger and better things possibly soon. Now this floor tom right here is a Tama. I'm pretty sure it's a Tama, at least. I think that's what I remember. I bought it off my brother for like 10 bucks. It doesn't even have a resonant head. I basically just use it kind of for like an accent. But yeah, it's a, I'll run through the sizes for you real quick. The snare is your regular 14x5. You know, nothing really special about that. The tom size is usually higher level drums. They come in tom sizes of 10 and 12, but this is actually 12 and 13, so a little bigger than, you know, regular things. And this is a 16 by, I'm guessing 18. I'm just gonna say 18, I'm not sure. And that's the same thing, they're the same size. The bass drum is a 22 by 18, just a typical kick drum, bass drum, kick drum, whatever you want to call it. But yeah, some updates and stuff to the kit that I've done. It does not actually come with a port. I did that myself. And what else? Actually, I think that's all the, oh no, it's not. The bottom of my snare, these snare wires, sorry it's not in focus, I have it on manual focus. These snare wires are DW snare wires. So your snare, the traditional snare, doesn't sound as good as mine because I have those DW snares on it. I'm a big DW fan, so I really can't wait to get a DW kit. I just can't afford one right now. But moving on, let's go to Drumheads. Evans Drumheads. I got a level 360 power center reverse on the snare drum. On all the toms, I just have the regular Evans G2s, and I love these drum heads so much because I've literally had these tom drum heads for over a year and they're still, you know, they still sound amazing. I would play them, but I don't have my mixer's not on, and you know, my computers aren't on. So I can't really record anything right now, but I will for you. And then on the bottom of my toms, except for that one, I have the what's it called? Evans G1 Clear, and you know, these are the G2 coated and you know, stuff. On the bass drum, I have, there's my camera, so I can get this to the side. I have an Evans EMAD 2 for that. And yeah, that's basically it for the drum heads. I plan on getting the level 360s for the toms as well, but for right now I don't. Now, oh, excuse me. For cymbals, I have all Sabian cymbals. I love them, I love them, I love them, I love them. They're amazing. I'll start off with the hi-hats. These are Dave Weckl's signature HHX Evolutions. Not the typical hi-hat size, they're actually 13 inches. I like these because they're I don't know how to talk. See, I can't even talk without coughing. God! They're really crisp, and they're actually pretty high-pitched for a Sabian's, you know, darker brand. They're pretty high-pitched when you play them open, and as you guys can hear in some of my videos. Off to this side, I have a Sabian Vault 18-inch Crash. This is kind of a cool crash, and I didn't really find this out until recently, but apparently when Sabian made these, there was a mix-up, and I have, you know, my source that told me this is pretty reliable because it's Greg Zeller, and if you're a Sabian fan, you know who that is. He told me when Sabian was on a tour that when they made these cymbals, they were actually meant to be the AAX V Crash, not the Vault Crash. So this is like a really limited cymbal, and I've barely seen any of these on YouTube. And I actually picked this up at a Sabian tour thingy a couple years ago. This was actually my first Sabian, and I love this thing so much. I've had it for over 2 years. This is a Sabian 16-inch AAX X-plosion, come on focus, Crash. And I absolutely love this thing, it's so powerful. I will always use it. It's very close to me, very close to my heart, if you know, you can get sentimental to drum stuff. And when I crack it, I'm gonna put it up on the wall because I love it so much. I hope I don't crack it. I've had it for 2 years and it's still going strong. This is my 10-inch Splash. It's a Xs20 Splash. The Xs20, I really like them because they are cheap, but they sound really nice. This thing sounds really cool, and it's cheap. So you know, I think it was only like 75 bucks. This is my Big Daddy ride. This is a HHX Raw Bell Dry Ride, 21 inches. I love this thing. I love the quality of the HHX because they're so beautifully done. Like you can see the hammer patterns. They're hand-hammered. They're hand painted. Dang it! They're not hand painted. They're hand hammered. That's what you call it. You know, this is too. And I love the sound of them. They're so dark and so amazing. And blah blah blah. Now this, I have I can't talk. I actually have a pretty cool story about this cymbal. This is my 18-inch AAX Freq Crash, and if you follow Sabian, you know that this cymbal was one of the cymbal vote winners of 2013, and I actually got this cymbal for free. I went to a Sabian tour, the same one that I met Greg Zeller, and he told me about this cymbal, and I actually entered my name in a drawing and won this for free. It's like a $250 cymbal for free. It's pretty cool. This little thingy right here, this is like, I don't know how they did that, but it's really cool. And the raw bell and all that, and it sounds awesome. And this is the Chad Smith 19-inch, what brand? Vault, I can't talk, Holy China. Holy China, you get it? Holy China. Anyway, I love this thing. It's freaking massive. It's like a huge China. I love big Chinas, and it has such a big sound. And it's funny, my condenser mic's up here. I had to move it. It was over here. I had to move it like way over here because this thing was like, it almost blew out my mic. So now onto my kick pedals, drum pedals, bass pedals, whatever you want to call them. These are my DW9000s. I absolutely love these things, and you can probably hear my voice rattling the snare wires right there. I love these things. They are so smooth and so fast, and yeah, you know, I absolutely love them. I have the tips. Ooh, I have the tips backwards on them, so they'll have more of a punch. And then I have an Evans thingy. I forgot what it's called, but it's an Evans thingy that, you know, you hit it and it protects your bass head, because I actually kicked a hole through my old bass head, which is pretty funny. And then I have this little Vader cup holder. Yeah. Now, something I'm actually not very proud about is my rack, and I really need a new one. This is an old Pearl Icon rack. This is like from the 80s. It's massive, and when I actually got this, my set was bigger. I had 3 toms up front, and I had more cymbals. I didn't just have, you know, a regular 6-piece. But this thing is massive, and you can see I don't even use this side right here. And I'd like to take it off, but if I took it off, the thing wouldn't be very sturdy. And it doesn't even have feet. Like, look at that, it doesn't even have feet. So, yeah, the reason why this is on a stand is because I haven't gotten a boom arm that will fit into one of these yet, but I will soon enough. So, what did I miss? All my hardware is Gibraltar hardware, my stands and stuff, or my boom arms, they're Gibraltar. And my throne, which is a sucky, bad throne, like, doesn't even have feet, it's a Dixon throne, I need a new one. I think my snare drum stand is also a Dixon snare drum stand. So, yeah. Did I miss anything? I'll go ahead and tell you what my mics are if you're a, a nerdy mic person. I bought the CAD Pro 7 mic pack, 7-piece mic pack that came with a snare, 3 toms, a bass, and 2 condenser mics. And then I ordered this CAD D19, sorry I was out of focus, D19 snare. And I thought about putting my leftover, it replaced my other CAD snare mic. So I thought about putting my other CAD snare mic on this one, but instead I decided to put it under my snare to get my wires. And the reason why it's clipped to my snare stand is because I couldn't clip it to the rim because it's too small. The rim is too small for some weird reason. But yeah, so that's. I'm trying to wonder if I missed anything. Oh, sticks, duh. Vic Firth, American Classic 5A. Well, if I could get you to stay where you are long enough to focus my camera on you. You know what? I don't think this is gonna happen. Oh! American Classic 5As. I used to play 5Bs, but I kind of like the feel of the 5As look better. So, I'm wondering if I missed anything. These are on-stage stands, mic stands that I use to hold up my condensers. These XLR cables, ow, I stepped on something, that I run into my mixer. I kind of forgot what brand they are. My mixer is a Behringer X-2442 USB, and I run all my channels, all my mics into these channels. I set them, I label them, right condenser, left condenser, snare, tom, but whatever. And then I actually have a USB plugged in to my mixer, and I run it back here into my desktop, which has a picture of a sexy GTR on it. And then I use Audacity, however you want to say it, to record my audio. And then I take the audio off this desktop because it only has like 2 gigs of RAM, and I put it on my sexy, amazing laptop, which has like 64 gigs of RAM. It's made for video editing. And I edit my videos using Sony Vegas. So if you're wondering how basically I record my videos, that's how. I don't do much in way of effects. I just kind of get a dry sound from my mics, and then in Sony Vegas I go back and I put some reverb in it, so you might hear a little echo. And if you noticed, my studio room isn't exactly acoustic fit, meaning you can probably hear a lot of echoes in my voice right now. But hopefully I'll get that fixed. So, the acoustics aren't very good in this place, but whatever. I make the best out of it. My tripod is a Targus tripod, and it actually really is terrible because, well, the tripod itself isn't terrible, but I was recording, or I wasn't recording one day, but I accidentally let one of my sticks go, and it literally bent the aluminum right here. So now my tripod is lopsided. I actually have 2 of these. I have another one to record some videos, and don't ask why I have a whiteboard. It's a long story. And then the camera I use for this, and I'll actually show you the camera because, oh god, why do I keep stepping on stuff? 'cause I'm that cool. This is a Canon 70D DSLR. This thing is super sexy and I love it so much. And to record, this is actually a brand new camera and it hasn't been in any of my drum videos yet. And I have a lot of Mountain Dew bottles and stuff. And then I record with my GoPro. Let me turn my autofocus on, because I can't do this with two hands. And then I have a GoPro Hero 3 Silver Edition that I used to record my front angle with. It was actually like this close. But I don't record with that anymore because I'll be using this one. And then on the side angle I used a Canon Powershot ELPH 110HS. I'm a Canon and a GoPro guy. What can I say? I'm trying to think of anything else. Possibly anything else. No, actually I think that's it. So I'm gonna put you back on the tripod and talk to you guys just a little bit more. Okay, I just wanted to say that this video is a part of my new my new drum cover series, which is actually ironically named the first series because it's my first ever series of drum covers. Yeah. Anyway, there's going to be about like maybe 9 or 10 different drum covers in this series, and I've been working really hard on it, and I'll upload it soon. There's going to be some pretty cool songs in there that I think you guys will love, and this video is going on with that. And then after that is over, I'll go over some behind the scenes stuff, so you guys can really enjoy that. So if you're excited, like this video. If you like this video, then like this video. And if you like this video again, then subscribe, because it only takes like 0.02 seconds and you get me forever. So guys, thanks for watching, and if you want to watch the time-lapse video, which I'm actually getting ready to record, you can click this little box here. That will be here presented to you, or it might be over here, or it might be over here. I have no idea. But anyway, I love you guys. Thank you so much for watching, and subscribe and watch that video, and I'll see you guys later.